Dams are eco-friendly, so they say, giving us electricity without pollution, but they're really not as efficient as we thought, and studies have now proven that hydroelectric dams are silently destroying our ecosystem. Malaysia has over 30 large-scale dams, and the Bakun Dam in Sarawak is the biggest one in the nation and Southeast Asia. Many opposed its construction but failed, forcing around 10,000 indigenous people to move from their homes.
Ini cak kemajuan, bukan kemajuan yang ada ni. Ini pembunuhan orang rakyat di Batang Baloi.
They were compensated, but their ancestral land is forever lost, along with their harvests and their way of life. When the dam was completed, the man-made flood drowned an area as large as Singapore, destroying rare plantations, soil nutrients, and the endangered animals paid with their lives. Decay happens underwater, releasing greenhouse gases, more specifically methane. Methane is a better heat-trapping gas than CO2, which speeds up the effect of global warming. This isn't the only threat. Dirt flowing in the rivers clog turbines and level reservoir beds, which shorten the lifespan of dams. Also, the number of diseases will rise wherever dams are built. Typhus, typhoid fever, malaria, and cholera are commonly diagnosed among people around dams. But of course, there are non-environmental impacts as well. Research shows some dams just aren't worth the time and money. 96% of it went over budget, and 44% of dam constructions were delayed. Developed nations have already moved on from hydro dams. Of the world's top 40 richest countries, only one is still heavily relying on hydroelectricity. Malaysia's river networks are better suited for micro dams. It doesn't harm the environment, and the energy output is better suited for smaller communities. Malaysia's palm oil could also be an alternative. Mass-producing palm oil means mass amounts of byproduct waste, all of which can be turned into biomass and biogas fuel. Solar power is also another option, because Malaysia gets an average of 12 hours of sunlight a day.
If all the roofs in Malaysia are put on the solar panel, we actually able to generate 34,194 megawatt.
But it's unlikely the average Malaysian could afford it, because setting it up could cost at least 50,000 ringgit. It isn't wrong to say dams are better than fossil fuels, but we shouldn't see it as a solution either. The harm we do to the ecosystem will come back to haunt us. Saving the environment isn't easy, but it's a sacrifice we must make for generations to come.